Hello guys and welcome to FDT-TV. We have another challenge for you today. There's only two of us competing this time, but I'll hand over to Mike now to give you a rundown of what's going on.
Thanks, mate. Hi guys, welcome to another challenge. As Ian said, we have decided that enough's enough and we need to get fit. We did the weight loss challenge at the start of the year. We did try our best to try and maintain that throughout this year and possibly improve it. But lockdown happened, we ate, I haven't really done much exercise. So now we've decided, let's make a challenge out of it and let's get fit.
Yep. Can we just recap quickly on the weight loss challenge? Because I can't really remember who won that.
I can't remember either. Let's not go over.
It was a good-looking chap. I know that much, but I can't remember what his name was.
No, he comes second.
Oh, touche. So, Mike, we're doing a fitness challenge. How are we judging it?
We are going to let you judge it. We have set a baseline of tests that we've done.
Yep.
We are going to be showing you those videos, or those introduction videos will be coming very shortly, if not at the same time, so you can see it. We going to take pictures. We're going to give updates throughout our progress over the next 2 months. And then we are going to leave it down to you to decide who the winner is, because for us, it's been more of a let's get fit.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the outcome. The only thing I will say is the punishment. That's the only bit I'm a little bit dubious about, because I think that you know a lot more people than me, and yeah.
I don't think that we can do the punishment too harshly, because we're both putting in effort, and as you can see, someone is missing.
Yes.
So keep that in mind, and we will preference that by saying he has just become a daddy, so that's taken priority over spending time being fit.
It's a poor excuse.
Well, it's a poor excuse, but it's an excuse, no doubt.
No, he's got a very valid excuse.
Yeah.
Bless him.
So I mean, you've mentioned there we've been in lockdown. We finished February. Well, the video went up February. In March, the end of March, we went into lockdown for the COVID-19. There's been struggles with that, both mentally and physically. Certainly for me, and I'm sure for you as well. Just being kept in, not going to work, coming out of any sort of routine at all. And then you go with the eating, and you're not exercising as you should because you're always at home and you don't go to the gym, so you're in a different mind space. So I mean, getting out of that, by all means, everyone should join in, as many people as they should, and let us know obviously what your results are in the comment section below. What have we judged our initial tests on, Mike?
So we have done a series of exercises, I think, to test our strength, stamina, and craziness. So we've gone for push-ups, sit-ups, squats, my personal favorite, burpees. They're not really, and a 2-mile run.
Yep.
So we've done, as I said, with the baseline tests, and I think the aim is to improve, I'd hope, dramatically on the initial tests.
Yep.
Come to the end of the challenge.
Yeah. What I will add to that, sorry, just to add in, is we did them how many we could do in a minute.
Yes.
With a minute's rest in between, so it was a constant thing. It's not a case of, all right, let's do some push-ups today, and tomorrow when we're well rested we'll do some burpees. So that's what we did. And how long are we running this challenge for?
2 months.
2 months, 60 days. So
yes.
Looking at the end of what is now October.
Yep.
For a completion. Well, say a completion. I think it will carry on throughout thereafter. So whenever we come to do more challenges, we have the upper hand. What did you? I mean, we've done our tests now because the 60 days started today. But what did you struggle with the most on your in your initial tests?
breathing.
Breathing. And this is without giving away spoilers, because you've got to subscribe to watch the video.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it was. I know I've let my fitness drop dramatically. I mean, as we both said, once we went into lockdown, in fact, no, just before we went into lockdown, we were mainly focusing on the fitness side of things for the weight loss challenge. We managed to get ourselves into a nice routine. Granted, we had a bit of time after the challenge off just because we'd done so well. Excuse me, for that challenge. But I managed to keep myself into a routine. And even when we went into lockdown, I did try and do or try to stick to some routine. So going for runs down the beach, going cycling a couple of times. But it just got to a point where it's just like, what's the point? I'm quite happy to sit home and eat a cake. Yeah, and I've been saying, or we've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, that we need to try and get ourselves motivated again, because I think, or certainly from my perspective, when we started the weight loss challenge, I've never been so determined to want to work out, to not have those days where you just think, oh no, I can't be bothered today. I wanted to get into the gym, even if it was to do a half-hour run, half-hour bike ride, that sort of thing. Just something to keep me going.
Yep.
And I'm, because we have got such a long time, and I don't want to end up injuring myself. Obviously, not being the spring chicken I was, not like you, young whippersnapper. There are going to be days that I have to have rest days. So I definitely want to see improvements, and I definitely am going to be trying my hardest. There's going to be dieting in this again, because the exercise only gets easier the lighter you get.
Fair play.
So yeah, there's going to be dieting. I've got my plans for how to improve each of the areas. The gym's back open now, so I can get my backside down the gym, and I do have access to my bike and my running as well.
Yeah, very good. My biggest problem, I think, is, as you said, is injuries. It hampered me slightly doing the tests. So it's just a case of the work I should have been doing in the time we've had to rest and not be able to go out, and just looking after my body, I didn't do. And that makes it much more difficult. But I'm hoping to at least make a good effort into putting those things right, so that improvement can be there, and I can rely on my body to do what I need it to do when I need it to do it.
Yep.
But we shall see. But as we said, if you decide who wins, whether you want to go for who looks better, who's got the blondest hair, anything.
Hang on, when we talk about the blondest hair, are we just talking specifically on the head?
No.
Can it be any area of the body?
Any area on the body, providing it doesn't get blurred and cut out by YouTube. Community standards,
Yes.
But yeah, so you decide whatever you want people to win at, whether it's a case of who's improved the most, who you think may have put in the most effort, who's got the better body transformation, whatever factor you may want to look at it from, you decide as the viewing audience. All I can say is I'm looking forward to Christmas dinner.
Yes.
Because 2 months worth of hard work, when we've done 4 months now of no work, is looking difficult to me. But make sure you're subscribed to find out, obviously, our test videos and our updates. We'll have a lot more content coming now, more regularly, because the season is back on course. New season started. Arsenal recently crowned Community Shield champions. Starting the season with silverware is always good. West Ham not started so brightly because we've just said, no, we're not signing anyone. But we'll get to that on the podcast. Have you got anything else to add, Mike?
No, just all the best to you. It is going to be hard, but I think we've got each other to motivate each other's, or motivate ourselves.
Yep, that is correct. I know what you mean. I'm sure everyone else does. But until then,
I could have said it better.
I mean, our Twitter handles are above us. So make sure you're following us on there, because I'm sure there'll be more regular daily updates as well as football content and everything else. But until then, I've been Ian.
I've been Mike.
We see you soon.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.